I've gotten one control arm off, and they've put the engine in the car. So, camera died, but over here Josh is working on this thing because my garage is not accessible this weekend, and they're getting ready to drop this 1J in this Mark II Supra. So this is going to be pretty cool, and it's actually Josh's wife's car who's inside right now, and it's going to be faster than his car.
Probably. Most likely.
So, yeah, that's gonna be pretty cool.
It's definitely gonna be way more cool than my car.
we were telling the people that your car is gonna be faster than his car. So,
yeah.
So we'll review this car when it's ready. It's gonna be awesome. But let me show you what we're doing. We've got some new control arms. The old ratty, crappy control arms, and new, cool, adjustable control arms. So I went with T3 because T3 gave me a good deal. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, that's why I went with T3. But I also went with them because they're tried and true. Everybody's used these, and they're reliable. I don't need a bunch of crazy adjustment or anything like that, but the quality on these things is super nice, and they should give me all the adjustment I need right here. So I'm gonna show you all the steps that you have to do to get these out. Okay, I've gotten one control arm off, and they've put the engine in the car. So the level of what I'm doing versus what they're doing, nah. So, but I'm gonna show you here real quick what you have to do to take apart the control arms, so that if you're gonna do this, you know what steps to take. And then I'm gonna show you kind of the features of the T3 arms and what features the regular arms don't have. So I'll show you that in a second. Okay, so one thing we're doing real quick is we want to be able to adjust the camber. So we got a 2-inch hole saw and cut out the center here, so we can adjust. We can adjust the camber. So we're also going to trim this up just a little bit, not much. Then do the same thing over there. But let me show you what you have to do to drop these out. All right. So every Datsun guy knows that these are the bane of your existence, spindle pins. So you got to pull the spindle pin out, take it out each side, and then hammer it out. Drop this control arm reinforcement piece. Drop your differential cross member, because that holds the front part of the control arm. Disconnect your sway bar. And then this whole thing drops out, and it looks like that. Now the thing is, the big reason I wanted these is because you can't adjust the toe on the old setup. So with the new one, I'll be able to adjust the toe. And Josh has their engine in, and I'm just hanging out, doing things that aren't doing anything. So I'll show you what it looks like once we get the control arm in. But as I was showing you before the battery died, we got some nice, pretty T3 components, and we're gonna test them out. And we're gonna test them out with autocrossing on August 12th. So before then, I'm probably gonna take it and get a really nice alignment, get it to where it's like super good. But till then, it'll just be towed out by a 1/16 of an inch.
That's pretty funny.
Why'd you take your sticker off? I've done 2 whole control arms, and they've got an engine in. Their hands, well, Josh's hands are dirty because he was helping me. Jen's hands are clean.
That's pretty cool.
Mine are beautiful. But we got the T3 control arms in. They look awesome. We fixed some of the camber in the rear as well by cutting out the tops. Let's see if you can see it. By cutting out the tops here. So now you can actually get down into it. If you're looking at adjusting the toe on your Datsun, you're not going to do it with factory control arms. I've seen people modify them. That's great. But I prefer buying ones that are tried and true, that have been used in and out on a bunch of different cars doing multiple different styles of racing. Everything from drag racing to autocrossing to drifting. So I prefer to use the tried and true versions. Not saying that any of the other companies are bad. I'm just saying that T3 has a good name for a reason. Here, we'll show you what what it used to look like. Used to be that much room in there, just not much. It was pretty rough. You definitely could not get to the Allen heads to loosen it to adjust the camber. You would have to drop the strut out. So now I shouldn't have to drop the strut out. So, where am I pointing at? Oh, I'm dumb. Okay, there we go. Sorry. So with adjusting on the T3 arms is actually really easy. The hardest part of everything was getting everything like dialed in as close as we could with the toe plates. But what you have is you have the 3. Let me see if I can hold it and point at the same time. You have the 3 nuts here. The middle one is what you're going to turn to go in and out. These 2 are just locking nuts. When you turn the center one, it doesn't just adjust out of here, it adjusts the heim joint as well. So whatever you're going to adjust, actually almost double that, because that's what you really adjusted. So what we were doing is we were measuring from the center of the bolt to the edge of the body of the control arm to get our measurements. Now when you do adjust it, it was putting the front at a pivot, so it's really finicky, and I don't know if I can even explain it to you because I don't understand it either. I'm sure somebody who knows suspension really well can explain it to you and tell you all you need to know, but just so you know, the centers go in and out. These 2 just lock it, and it doubles. But it's pretty easy to do, honestly. And they look super awesome up in there. Check them out. And I got new sway bar end links because Josh hooked me up because one of mine broke. Go check out T3 Techno Toy Tuning if you're in the market for control arms. They also have front control arms, harness bars. They have Corolla like AE86 parts. They have Supra parts. They have all kinds of stuff. So check them out. They have a ton of awesome parts to upgrade your suspension and other various bits of your car. And I want to thank them for getting with me on getting the control arms. I'm filthy. I'm gonna go home and try to salvage my marriage, and go racing sometime soon. So stay tuned for Friday's feature. This video will be on Wednesday. What is today? Saturday? Today's Saturday. So this video will come out on Wednesday. 2 days later, we'll have a video. I have 2 edited. I'm not sure which one I'm going to put up. I have a BMW E30 Touring edited, and I have a 370Z edited. So those will come out on Friday, one of them. Not both, but one. So make sure you tune in for that. Drop down, subscribe, like the video, comment, and have a good day. I'm tired. Bye.